So they didn't make you. Don't you have to give a speech when you're magna cum laude?
No, that's wait. Which
Is someone higher? I can't remember.
I was the second one. The second one.
It's I cum laude.
I come a lot.
No, there's the top.
Oh, pre cum laude.
Yeah, and I was.
So it's that time of year, and a lot of people want to hear from us on what our graduation was like.
If you were gonna say it's time to check in, I was gonna punch you in the mouth.
He's doing fine.
I was gonna backflip, dude.
Yeah, everybody's graduating right now. It's that time of the season. Yeah.
Imagine if one of us didn't graduate. It was like, oh, this is awkward.
It's like my way of exposing it and like making them feel worse. Yeah.
Well, good thing Anthony's not here.
Oh, you know what? I think Subin may not have. I think he got his GED later.
Oh, even better.
This is the GED table.
He'll be coming in late anyway.
You got your GED?
Yeah.
I
signed myself out of high school because I was like, there's no way.
Let's talk about that.
There's no way I was gonna finish.
Let's go.
I probably had about a total of a year of high school in the 4 years that I was there.
Sick.
So when I looked at all the credits, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna finish.
Is this because of ditching so much?
Yeah. And then my friend was like, why don't you go to adult school?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, at what age can I sign myself out? Because I think it was 17 or something like that. So as soon as my 17th birthday, signed myself out, went to adult school, and then the teacher was like, you don't need to be here. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, dude, just take the GED, I'll pay for the test for you.
Whoa, that's sick.
That's a good teacher.
You just got to give me a little something.
Yeah. No, I was like, I don't know, like, I skipped so much school, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pass. And he goes, no, you did the packets with me. He goes, this is gonna be easy, you're wasting your time, just get your high school diploma, and then just finish it at least.
That's cool.
Did you have a college graduation?
No, but I did graduate college, but I didn't walk.
Oh, I see.
I don't know, like, well, for one, I barely had family that'll show up. Maybe they would have showed up. I just didn't want to deal with it. You have to pay money. I was broke. So, like, you have to pay.
You gotta pay to walk?
Bro, it's a racket, dude.
Yeah. It's like hundreds of dollars.
Dude, you have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
And then you have to be on a list, and Joe was not on that list, so you can't get on stage.
Yeah, you have to like put in like an application to go on stage and stuff.
They said you will not walk.
Not dressed like that.
I probably would have, dude. I was
You didn't miss much, brother.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I was magna cum laude, so I would have been up there.
For real, dang.
In college?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang, you would have all the little accessories, the
High GPA.
Damn.
Dang, what GPA you gotta get?
So they didn't make you. Don't you have to give a speech when you're magna cum laude?
No, that's wait. What's the second one? No, the first one.
Is someone higher? I can't remember.
I was the second one.
It's I cum laude.
I come a lot.
Cum guzzler latte.
No, there's the top.
Oh, pre cum laude.
Yeah, and I was the post. I was the post cum laude.
He's on fire, dude.
Pleasure doing business with you. We did it, gentlemen.
We made it. Turn the video off.
You know,
We wrote those jokes pre.
One of my professors.
We had a writing session.
She was a psychology professor.
Yeah.
And I think her name is like Dr. Ramsadi or some shit, like butchering this name. She pops up on YouTube. She's a famous YouTube like influencer psychologist now.
Wow.
It's RAM something, but she was one of my toughest fucking professors.
That narrows it down, dude. Dr. R.A.M. something.
Dr. Ram.
It's gonna be a long name.
Is it Ramani?
Yeah, I think that's her.
Dr. Ramani?
Yes, that's her. Yeah.
American clinical psychologist?
Yeah.
Wow.
You took her.
This is the one. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. She's got wall.
Were you her star student?
She got wall.
I can't get away from her.
No. She was hard. She was one of the hardest professors I've ever had.
Her, huh?
Oh.
Damn.
You are why you eat. That's deep.
Change your food,
are
attitude, change your life. Hey, that's probably spot on.
What does that mean?
That's spot on.
She was. I think she was way younger when she was our teacher, but at the same time.
yeah,
she was-
Yeah, I think we found her when she was your
back then?
teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Right there.
Oh, she's Indian of some sort.
Yeah. No, she would have these. She was notorious for random pop quizzes. She was just like, I want you guys to not cram, and she goes, I want you to know your shit. So like, at any given time, you should be able to do the pop quiz if you're on point, on schedule with the syllabus. Yeah. And I'm like, shit, that makes sense, but damn, dude, that scares the fuck out of me. Yeah. And then she just helped me build better work ethics with that mentality of like, don't fucking do stupid shit last minute.
Don't procrastinate.
Did you have any kind of graduation?
No.
All GED?
Why?
I didn't want it. No, I had an argument with my same story. I skipped school. Skipped about a month of school, and then I got sent to adult school.
Yeah.
And then they said, what do you call it? I was 18, and I asked the same question. Yo, when can I freaking sign out? You know?
Yeah.
I only signed out because my science teacher told me about believing in God and Jesus.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, cool. But then
Your science teacher.
Yeah, but then I was like, wait a minute, and then she started teaching me about the Big Bang Theory, and I was like, it's kind of confusing. So I was like, this shit's dumb. So I just walked out, and then I signed off.
One teacher.
Like, fuck this.
Dude, but it is very like, what's that word? Not
Contradicting?
yeah, it is contradicting.
It's just dumb.
And when you spot that as a 18-year-old or 17-year-old, you're like, dude, why am I even here? Because it doesn't make sense. Like, the system is kind of BS. You know?
That's legit why I was just like.
When
this
somebody
is so
starts teaching you
dumb.
about creation and evolution together?
No, they just have contradictions in their teaching.
I was totally
Like, it doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense about it for you? What doesn't make sense?
What does it make sense about the science teacher?
No, you're a science teacher. You're trying to teach me about the Big Bang Theory, but then at the same time you said make sure to pray to Jesus and God. And then I looked at her at the end of the day and I was like, wait, so what do you believe in? The Big Bang Theory or your Bible? She's like, that's not something for you to know. And I'm like, you're whack. So I walked out.
So sick. I never got to call one of my teachers whack, and I regret it.
I wasn't cool enough to do that.
So glad I
Yo,
did
teacher,
that.
whack.
I didn't have the confidence.
I dipped out right after. I was like,
This is the GED table, dude. The good enough degree.
No, to me, and this is we don't need to get too deep in the weeds, but like, it's like a firework to me. It's like, how does a firework work? Well, you gotta light it up, and who lit it up? Deep.
What?
Deep.
yeah, that was hella.
Have you heard of
I see what you mean.
California high school proficiency exam? So I had a buddy who was a DJ at the time, and I think he was like from 16 years old already DJing raves and shit. And he was just a little bit older than me, and we would go like fucking cross state, whatever, go raving, and he would be DJing. Looking back now, I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I was like 15, he was like 17. We're out there like driving with our parents, like not knowing where you are, right?
Is this gonna be one of those things where you're like, and his name was Tiesto?
No, but he's friends with Tiesto.
Oh, close.
But this was back in the day. And then I was always like, how the fuck did you like, you're not in school? Because we're both like supposed to be in school.
Right.
And we're just like in San Francisco one day, you know? And he goes, you should take the CHESP. And I'm like, what the fuck is a CHESP? And he goes, it's like better than a GED. And I'm like, what is this? And I looked it up as the California High School Proficiency Exam. If you're underage, you could take that, and it clears you from having, but he was actually not a fuck up. He was a genius. Like, he's smart as shit, right? And then so he's like, I don't need this school. And then he's already making money as a DJ. And then I was just his homie that he would just be like, he has his parents, he was loaded. He lived on a beach house. His parents just bought him a fucking car. Like, we would just roll. And then so like, all I did was buy food for myself. And then so we would just be raving, fucking hanging out. And I'm like, damn, dude, I gotta do that. I was like, I gotta get a high school degree, right? And he goes, but you can't do GED though. Because he's like, you gotta get a California high school proficiency exam or else the colleges are gonna pick you up.
Oh,
and I was like, what the fuck?
I've never even heard of that.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
But it's a high school diploma that's accredited.
For underage people.
Yeah, and then, but that's what those, because you know how like sometimes in college, you have a fucking 10-year-old dweeb in your classroom and you're like, what are you doing there?
The young lads.
Smart guy.
That's what they do. If they're not in high school anymore, they take those exams and then they're college students.
What if those are really easy?
I bet they're harder than the GED, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
What up, guys? Thank you for watching us for so long. If you like what we do, please support our Patreon. Joe, tell them what we have to offer.
So every week you get 2 videos. One never released director's cut and another one too hot for YouTube, Patreon only. Every freaking week you get that And you get access to our Discord where you can come chat with us.
And ask us questions that become episodes here because we're gonna answer them and we're gonna take it seriously and we wanna give you the responses that you want. So come stay connected with us, join our Patreon, click the description below for full details.
I was just talking to my family about this shit because I remember my graduation just being honestly one of the most boring things I've ever been a part of in my life. There's like thousands of kids at my school. I went to Rancho Bernardo High School in San Diego, California. Too many kids. It was the most boring day ever, and you're just waiting. And I remember I was just nervous because, you know, my name is Steve Greene, but the school, for some reason, because of paperwork shit, they were going to say I'm Steven Greene. I was like, damn, I'm not going to get a pop. You know what I mean? Like, when they say my name, I'm not going to get a pop. Because I deserve a pop. Yeah. I've done a lot of fun things at my school. I deserve a fucking pop. So I sat there the whole time, because, again, I'm such a petty small man. I'm this big. I was like, I'm not going to get my pop when they say my name, because most people are going to go, Steven Greene.
Yeah. The moment will pass. Yeah.
Right, so the moment will pass, I'm not going to get my pop. And that was the only thing I was looking forward to, because that day is so boring for you that you're just like, man, I just hope, like, compared to these other kids, I get the loudest pop. That's all I gave a fuck about, because I'm very competitive like that.
Did you? Did you get a good pop?
I got a pretty good pop.
You know what I do miss that I wish I did for graduation though?
What's that?
All right, so I went to my brother's graduation, my cousins, all that, right? And I liked it when the someone's speaking and then they blow up a beach ball and they start doing that. They release rats and then the girls are screaming.
Rats?
Yeah, dude.
No way. I already did that.
A lot of graduations did that. They would release.
I've never seen the rats thing.
And then all of a sudden you hear girls going ah ah, and then they're like going like this, and then they're just jumping up and down, and there's like rats running out.
Seen it in a movie.
Yeah.
But the beach ball I saw in real life.
Yeah, and then the beach ball, people like blow up the beach
just,
ball,
like, breaks?
and then they just start throwing it, and people start like playing. Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. That's a good tradition.
It breaks up the monotony. It's pretty.
But
pretty
it is a boring day. I always looked forward to that growing up, and in different schools, and I was like, I can't wait till I graduate so I could do that too.
Did you get a pop?
I didn't graduate ever. I didn't ever.
Just want to double down on that.
Dude, mine was kind of.
Last was elementary school, 5th grade.
Mine was
Steve Greene got a better pop.
super lame. It was super lame because like I was in band, and you know how
Band's not lame, dude.
every graduation the band has to play for the graduation. So I'm literally all the band members that were graduating had to sit in the band. Like we didn't even get to sit like with everyone else. And so we were just like playing the thing, and then they're like, all right, whoever is got to graduate, you know, go to the side, and then boom, you walk, grab the thing, and then you go back.
What'd
and
you play?
Keep playing. Pump and Circumstance, the song. I played trumpet.
Oh, trumpet. Okay.
Yeah, but the song. No, but it sucks because we're playing the same song over and over until everybody's done walking.
Oh my god!
But that's why there's multiple chairs. So
Turning
it's
red,
like,
probably.
okay, I play it, now you play it, or whatever. Yeah.
Did you guys ever feel emotional at the end where it's like, it's done? Like, now it's on to the next life. Like, I remember seeing people crying and hugging and like all this shit, and I'm all like, damn, you guys really did high school. Like, you really did it.
I'm not that corny. No, I didn't.
I didn't cry. I was like, fuck yeah, finally I can go dance like and not fucking be here. Cause
I didn't even go to grad night because I just thought high school sucked so much ass.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty. It was pretty. I think emotional for me because I did this project like from freshman year where I had a camcorder like all year, and I'd film everything.
Oh wow.
As much as I could. And then
Of course you did, dude. You're that kid in the fucking movie.
Yeah. And then at the end of graduation.
Date on the bottom left.
Yeah, where you can't take it off. And then I even filmed graduation, and then a buddy of mine even had his camcorder filming as you walked down. So we had really awesome footage, and at the end of everything, we made like a video of all 4 years together, and we made copies for everybody.
That must have been
and
pretty
then
cool,
you
though.
threw it in the dumpster right after.
I uploaded it to YouTube. Some of it, yeah.
Well, I went to the school that Ryan went to, and it's a small private school, and that's a different vibe from a public school, because like you're literally friends with everyone, and if you're not, you're screwed because you don't have any friends.
What?
Yeah, that's all. When I went to middle school, it was a private school, and I remember when we graduated from there, and everyone split when they went to high school. It was like really sad. We were all crying. And I think back about it, I was like, I can't believe I was fucking crying for those people.
You're crying?
I haven't seen them. Yeah,
You're crying.
dude. No, shouldn't. No, I was just joking. I wasn't crying at all. Everyone was crying. It wasn't
All
just
right,
me.
you can tell you're joking. Yeah. So
Sucks. You shouldn't have said
Hey,
that.
can you cut that out, please? Thanks.
Yeah, I'll cut that one out.
You know what I've been thinking these days though? Is like sometimes those ceremonial like moments are good to get you into this stage of like next step.
Yeah.
Because I noticed like I
think it's pretty cool.
It's psychological.
But then I also don't celebrate anything. So like I'll keep accomplishing thing, and as soon as something is done, then I just go to the next thing.
Yeah.
And I don't take a moment to be like, hey, like that was a milestone.
that's true. I like that.
And you kind of look back, and then nothing's a milestone. So it's easy to just be like, I haven't done shit, but you actually have.
Dude, that's like ceremonies, ritual. Like, why do people have to go to church if you already believe this thing? It's the setting, what you're doing. It sets your mind up to go, oh yeah, like you said, I did do this. But then if you live without it, then there's no chapters. There's no like, it's just one long day kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like setting that intention for whether it's closure or like a new phase.
Yep.
And then I don't know, but the rituals are very corny. So like
They take too long, dude.
and then if I don't like the people there, it's even worse, right?
Yeah, that's what.
But it creates the memory and
It does.
that stamp of like, oh yeah, I did this, blah 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 blah.
But it's also, like Joe's saying, it's just so long. It's like, can we do this fast? There's got to be an optimized way we can do this shit.
Yeah.
We're like,
There's
I don't
too
need to
many
watch
kids.
one kid walk all the fucking way.
And
Like,
it's hot too if it's outdoors.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the worst
yeah,
season
indoors
too.
thing.
Mine was out.
But do you think it's because the school's so like big?
Yeah. It costs a lot of money for sure.
Because I've been to one of our graduations and it's easy.
It's like thousands of kids.
It's usually at the Forest Lawn Memorial thing.
At a graveyard.
Yeah. If you guys want to watch
oh, here's your
this
video.
video.
No way.
Well, it's
Is
just part
vitamin
of
C
it.
in this?
Oh my
No.
God.
There's no. I didn't put music, but this is like, if you want to see what high school in the '90s.
Is that Mike's song?
Why does this feel so like 90s, bro?
'90s as fuck, dude. Yeah, he's still alive.
You sound exactly the same.
My voice do not sound the same.
Just like random ass shit.
Classic Ryan, dude.
Oh, dude, look at your hair, bro.
Yeah, it's all like freaking San Gabriel Academy 1999.
That's a
People now.
trip, dude.
And we have like so
I got kicked out of that school.
everybody in this video knows him.
So when I left, he came in. Damn, man, that should have been me.
Yeah, I became friends with your friends.
That's funny because that's like me and Bart. Like after I left, he came in, and then we have the same friends.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. You keep leaving.
I keep leaving or getting kicked out.
Wait, was it for smoking weed or for selling weed?
No, smoking. I was smoking weed in the bathroom because I got bored.
That's common.
I was so bored.
Good stuff, man. Look at you now.
Look at you now.
You won ultimately.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you ended up freaking cum laude. It's
You
great.
ended up professionally lazy.
And I graduated.
You did.
Hey, dude, I freaking signed out and I went straight into construction with a bunch of Russians.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty tight though. I mean, you're making real money.
I did straight roofing.
Didn't you make a lot of money as a roofer?
Yeah. Every week was like around 800, bro.
800 a week?
Yeah.
As a fucking 18-year-old?
Yep.
That's sweet.
Is that why you bought a Corolla?
1985 Corolla.
And usually it's
Treno.
cash.
It's all cash, no paperwork, baby.
Roofing is hard work. boy.
Auto seatbelts?
No, I don't know if those were autos.
Not yet. Almost.
A 1985 Toyota Corolla Treno. Sick.
This was in NorCal?
NorCal, Sacramento. No paperwork too.
But it's also
You illegal immigrant.
There's no coverage if you were to get hurt on site.
No, there definitely wasn't, dude. We're over here drinking White Rabbit on the roof. Like, woo, it's hot as shit.
But isn't that how the good old days used to be? You just like work, and then if you die, you die. It's just how it is.
Good old days.
The
old
good
days
old
to can.
Out of touch can't.
Quote unquote.
Funniest part is demoing. My first job was demoing, and then I freaking smacked the nail so hard it went through a neighbor's wall, and all you hear is a girl screaming. "Ah!" And I was like, well, this job I'm getting fired today, boys. Woo!
You can do that?
What, demoing?
You can hit a nail so hard it goes through a wall?
Yeah, well, the whole hammer went through the wall, and the
To the
nail
other
just-
side?
Other side. Dun, dun, dun.
What the fuck did you start going on?
Yeah, that's pretty
Am I
powerful,
Spider-Man?
man.
What the fuck?
Or that's a really shit wall, man.
You see that video?
It's the hood. It was a whack ass apartment.
I guess yeah, if it's the hood.
Thin walls and everything.
That guy drops a fucking thing, he catches it, and he's like, I love that shit.